Make sure to check out bit.com, link at the top of the description of this video. They are an amazing exchange which has everything you need from spot trading to futures trading. They even have crypto options, and this is an amazing platform for that. They currently are having many rewards and prizes. You can download their app and get 30% API for new users. So make sure to check that out, and they have huge deposit rewards as well. Link in the description. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Matthew from therighttrader.com back again with another cryptocurrency video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the cryptocurrency market. Pretty rough day. We are down heavily in the last 24 hours, over 6% for Bitcoin, over 7% for Ethereum. And if we go across the board, right, most coins are red as of today. ApeCoin held up on the week pretty well, but now it is starting to fall also in the red, and I really don't think that many coins are going to escape this drop here. I think this is a market-wide drop. We've even seen some NFTs fall in price, and the general stock market fell heavily in price as well. So let's go ahead and take a look across the board here for crypto. As you can see, we are deep in the red today, and I'll be talking a little bit about what I expect to happen in the coming few weeks. I am kind of turning bearish because our major support levels for both Ethereum and Bitcoin, right, which are really the two that lead the market, especially Bitcoin, have now been lost once again. And I got hopeful for a second there when we went back above 40,000 for Bitcoin, but now that we just started sinking below that, I really think that it is just not holding that level, and we're going to start to move lower into the $30,000 range. And honestly, we could be seeing that move down to $20,000, and we're going to be talking about that right now. But basically, that just gives you a quick overview of what's happening right now in the short term. And by the way, I am actually trading this drop on bit.com, my favorite exchange. Make sure to check them out, link in the description of this video. But as you can see here, I am up over 15% on this trade. I don't really have any plans on selling right now. I'm probably going to hold this for a while. And that is because right now, right, we have so much downside pressure, and yes, we have fallen a lot, but this downside pressure is pretty severe at this point. So let's go ahead and take a look at the actual news pieces that we've been seeing here in the last few days. So first off, we're seeing some money go into other layer one altcoins and out of Ethereum. In fact, Ethereum, right, since it's refell back below 3,000, has really not been performing that well at all. So, you know, of course, most other altcoins are down just as much, if not more. But typically, Ethereum was holding up pretty well here in the past few months, and now it's starting to really just fall like the rest, unfortunately. And if we keep going through some of the news pieces here, we can see a weekly chart pattern that has signaled in the past 50% price dips. So this is, you know, something that is fully real, right? Moving 50% from here, basically getting us somewhere to $20,000 is fully possible. I've talked about it in terms of the longer term chart time frame, and yes, that is something that we could absolutely see. Now, we have seen some hype coins like Dogecoin move up significantly. Now we're seeing some talks about a potential price drop. Obviously, Dogecoin pumped on the news that Elon Musk was going to buy Twitter. Now, I am actually very bullish on Dogecoin in the longer term, but as you can see, it got hit pretty hard here, fell right back down in the past 24 hours. And there's this 8-cent level that I've been saying Dogecoin needs to hit for a very long time. So we may end up hitting some of those lower levels before we get that bigger pump up to over $1 is what I think is going to happen, right? So still bullish on Dogecoin, but in the short term, it's probably not going to be able to escape that drop that much and fall like most coins. We can see that altcoins sell off as Bitcoin price drops to macro level support at 38k, right? And really the level of support that's key in my opinion is that $40,000 level. We've got some more on-chain metrics for Ethereum that are you know, kind of seeming a bit bearish here, and a bit of a slowdown actually across the board here in terms of DeFi usage. Now, the Bitcoin funding rate shows demand to short Bitcoin. This was actually a few days ago, as 40k becomes resistance. Now, what this means exactly is, you know, there's a lot of people that are starting to enter those short positions. Look at myself, right? Of course, I love crypto. I hold a lot of Bitcoin, but I am shorting this to make money on this drop, right? I'm not going to let that opportunity pass by, and that's the case for a lot of people. And like I said, the exchange that I've been using right now, my favorite exchange, bit.com, they allow me to make this amazing trade. Now, in terms of these meme tokens like SHIB, Dogecoin, I am very bullish on them in the long term, actually. But like I said, right, these are coins that are still going to take a hit here if we see the market turn very bearish, which it has been. And finally, I did want to point out, though, on some bullish signs, right? Tesla is still holding its Bitcoin. We have other companies that are still buying Bitcoin in heavy quantities. Terra Luna obviously was buying Bitcoin. We have companies like MicroStrategy, which has no plans on stopping, really. And that is bullish, right? So the supply of Bitcoin is slowly really tightening, but in these more global economic environments, right, where you see the NASDAQ drop 3% like it did today, then it's going to be hard to dodge it for cryptos due to the way they're being priced right now. And like we said, right, they now lost those key resistance levels, $3,000 for ETH, $40,000 for Bitcoin, and we're seeing the consequence of that, right? Could we get a little bounce short term? Absolutely, right? But unless we get a clear move, I'd say back above 45,000 at this point, which that is really stretching. I mean, it's going to be very hard to even get back towards 40,000. I think we might not see it for a very long time, the move back above 40,000. But in terms of me turning bullish again, I need to see basically a move above $45,000. And at this point, I think even getting back to 40,000, 39,000 is going to be not that easy, and we could really see a lot of downside pressure in the next few days, even the next few weeks, moving down to 35, 36,000, etc. If we look at the chart here, we can see we're coming right back down to the support level. Now, some people might think this is a good sign, but in fact, what's been happening, right, is we actually tested this support level now 3 times in a matter of just a few months, and the more times you test a support level, the more likely it is to break. I think this 3rd time is the time that we could very well see us start to move lower and then come initially onto that $30,000 level. There's going to be a lot of support there, so that is a potential huge bounce area. But if we lose that level, right, and we start sinking lower in the $20,000 range, then we have a very big drop down to 20,000 before our next major support level. We've got a little bit midway through at around 25,000, but that's about it. With that being said, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure to follow me on Twitter for live cryptocurrency market updates. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.